I hope you're all okay. What we're going to do today in maths is look at addition within 10. So we've got that really secure knowledge now of our number bonds, hopefully. So we can use that to help then with addition. Let's have a look what we're doing today. So I've got a picture here. I've got a tens frame and I've got some horses and some sheep. So to start off nice and simple, we can see that there are how many horses? We shouldn't need to count them, remember, because we can see clearly on our tens frame there are 5, aren't there? So there are 5 horses. And how many sheep are there? Again, you shouldn't really need to count because you know that you've got 5 there. And then you should know that there's 5 there with 1 less, so that is 4. And they're the sorts of things that we need to start getting used to and just recognising so that we're not having to count everything all the time. If you need to count, that is okay, but I want you to try and start recognising those little things because then it makes it a little bit easier when you move through and get onto trickier challenges. So we know there are 5 horses and there are 4 sheep. How many animals are there altogether? So again, a couple of ways you can do this. Some of you might know what 5 and 4 makes. Some of you might be able to tell from that tens frame that 1 less than 10 is the answer. So we know 5 and 4 makes 9. Well, like I say, some of you might have looked at the tens frame and gone, well, it's not a full 10, it's 1 less, so we know it's 9. So lots of different strategies that people will be using. So our job now is to complete 4 addition sentences with these 3 numbers. We're not making up any numbers, we're not putting anything we want in there, we can only use these 3 numbers. So I couldn't put 3 add 2 equals 9. That would be wrong anyway, but I can't use 3 and 2 because it's not there. The only numbers we're going to use are 5, 4 and 9. So we're going to make 4 number sentences. So we have 2 where we do part, add a part equals the whole. So for this case, 1 part is the horses, 1 part is the sheep, and the other is the whole, which is 9. So if I was to write that as a cherry diagram, 9 would be my whole. Then my part would be 5 and my other part would be 4. Okay, so part add a part equals the whole. So I know my part is 5, my other part is 4, and my whole is 9. Now I need to do it again with a part add a part equals a whole. But so I know my whole is going to come here. Now my parts, I can't have 5 add 4 equals 9 because I've already done that. So we've got to switch them around so that it's written a different way. So we could have 4 add 5 equals 9. So switch them around so that it's the same numbers, but move them about a little bit. So we've got 2 where part add part equals a whole. This time, slightly trickier. We've got the whole at the beginning because we've got our equals here. So the equals is the total, isn't it? What it's going to equal, which is our whole. So we know that our whole is 9. So 9 equals part add a part. And again, we know what our parts are because they're 5 and 4. So I'm going to put 5, add 4 there. And again, and my whole I know is 9, so that's not going to change. It's these 2 that are going to change, and I'm going to switch it around. So it is 4, add 5. So just from that, we've been able to create 4 addition sentences to help. And next week, we're going to be moving on to the 8th fact family, where we're looking at subtraction number sentences as well. So if we can get this addition really, really cracked on with, then the subtraction, I'm sure you will find just as easy as well. So let's have a look at the next one. So here we have yellow and green sweets. So we've got, it tells us anyway, we've got 5 yellow and 2 green. So I want you to pause the video and have a go at writing the 4 addition sentences to match my 10 frame, just like we did here. Work it out, okay, and then do your addition sentences. So you've got 5 yellow, 2 green. You need to work out the whole and then write me 4 addition sentences. If you need to do the cherry diagram or the bar model to help you, that's absolutely fine. But if you don't, that's okay as well. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, so we would have 5 add 2 equals 7. You can give yourselves a tick if you've done this. 2 add 5 equals 7. You enjoy marking your own work. 7 equals 2 add 5. And 7 equals 5 add 2. So give yourselves a tick if you got those right. If you didn't, maybe check with your grown-up where you've maybe gone wrong, or if you're not sure, just send me a message on Tapestry. I don't mind helping out if somebody's a bit unsure. Let's have a look at another one. So this time we've got apples and pears. Okay, so how many pieces of fruit does Teddy have altogether? So he's got 3 apples and 7 pears. So again, I want you to write the number sentences. So pause the video and have a go at writing 4 number sentences to match my tens frame with 3 apples and 7 pears. So we've got 3 add 7 and it equals 10. Our whole is 10. And then 7 add 3 equals 10. So again, mark your work. And then we've got our whole equals 7 add 3. And our whole equals 3 add 7. Give yourself a tick if you got those right as well. Don't forget to send it all across to me on Tapestry when we get to the end. Right, next one. Oh, we don't have any pictures this time. It's now just words. Ron has 2 dogs and 3 cats. How many pets does he have altogether? So if you need to draw 2 dogs and 3 cats, or remember we can use counters to represent that. So if you want to draw 2 circle counters to represent the dogs and 3 square counters to represent the cats, that's absolutely fine. If you need to use equipment at home, it's whatever works for you. Some of you might not even need to do that. But again, it's whatever works for you. As long as you're understanding that a part and a part equals a whole and a whole equals a part and a part, it's whatever works best for you guys. So pause the video and have a go. I'll read the number problem one more time. Ron has 2 dogs and 3 cats. How many pets does he have all together? Have a go. So let's have a look. We've got 2 add 3. I know that makes 5. So this is where all your bond knowledge comes in really useful, because then you know 2 and 3 makes 5. So you don't even probably need to add it up. 3 add 2 equals 5. And we've got 5 equals 2 add 3. And 5 equals 3 add 2. And what I should say is, I probably should have said this earlier, although hopefully grown-ups will have said, if they're helping you, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. You might have done it in a completely different order to me. As long as you've got those 4 number sentences, fantastic. Okay, so you might have done 3 add 2 equals 5, then 2 add 3 equals 5. That's correct as well. All right, so as long as you're using those numbers and you've got those number sentences, you're doing amazing. Okay, last one. Dexter has 2 sweets and Mia has 6 sweets. How many sweets do they have altogether? So again, pause the video, use your equipment, draw 2 sweets and 6 sweets to work out your addition sentences. So here we're going to have 2 add 6 equals 8. 6 add 2 equals 8. And then we're going to have our whole. 8 equals 2 add 6. And 8 equals 6 add 2. Well done, everybody. Hard work this morning. Quite a few different number problems there with lots of addition sentences. Please send your work in through Tapestry. I have seen quite a few children's work. I really, really do look forward to seeing how you're all getting on. And I know you're all doing amazing with your home learning. Keep up the fantastic work. Take care.